There are things about you that people never see. Not because they're small, but because they're sacred. You don't show them. You don't speak them. You don't even let your face betray them. And if someone ever gets close enough to touch the parts of you that aren't defended, your chest tightens, your throat stiffens, and your mind instantly scans for the nearest emotional exit. Because somewhere in your story, being soft was unsafe. Maybe someone mocked you. Maybe someone minimized you. Maybe someone made you believe that your emotions were too much, or that your tenderness was a flaw instead of the birthplace of connection. So you built armor. Not metal, not steel, but personality armor. The perfect joke at the right time, the straight face when you're hurting, the strategic silence when things get too real, the controlled tone that tells everyone, I'm fine, I'm not affected, I don't break. But here's the paradox. The armor that once saved you is the same armor that now stars you. You crave closeness, yet you keep people at arm's length. You want to be understood, yet you reveal nothing real. You long to be held, yet you flinch before anyone gets close. You hide 3 soft spots so deeply that even you sometimes forget they exist. But they're still there, still aching, still waiting. And today, we're going to expose them. Not to the world, but to you. Because the things you hide most fiercely are the exact things that hold the key to your healing, your depth, your relationships. Definition and psychological authority. To understand why you hide your soft spots, we need to understand the psychology of social armor. Social armor is a set of behaviors built to protect the self from emotional injury. 3 psychological concepts explain this. 1. Hypervigilance. This is the brain's constant scanning for emotional threats. It develops in environments where vulnerability was unsafe. Homes filled with criticism, unpredictability, or emotional distance. Hypervigilance rewires your nervous system. Your amygdala becomes overly responsive, primed to detect danger in neutral expressions. So when someone asks, "Are you okay?" your brain doesn't hear curiosity. It hears a threat. Number 2. Avoidant attachment. This develops when emotional needs were consistently unmet. The child learns, I must handle everything alone. Dependence is dangerous. As an adult, you master self-reliance so intensely that it becomes a wall, protective but lonely. You share only what's safe. You express only what's controlled. You reveal only what won't be rejected. Number 3, impression management. This is the act of curating a public self that hides the tender, unpolished parts of you. Not because you're fake, but because you believe the real you is somehow too risky. You become the calm one, the fixer, the emotionally bulletproof version of yourself. All these processes combine into one rule. Never reveal the parts of you that can be wounded. But hiding these soft spots has a cost you've been paying in silence. The emotional cost. There is a private grief in people who hide their tenderness, a quiet sorrow. You feel it in your ribs like a bruise you never admit you have, in conversations where you hold back what you wanted to say, in moments where you feel something intensely but show nothing at all. Kierkegaard once wrote, "The greatest prison is to be trapped inside a self that is not your own." This is the prison of social armor, not made of brick or bars, but of silence and composure. You sacrifice intimacy to maintain invulnerability. You sacrifice authenticity to keep the illusion of stability. The cost? You feel alone even when you're loved, because no one knows the real you. You feel misunderstood, even when surrounded by people, because you reveal nothing real. You feel exhausted, because carrying armor every day is heavy. And underneath it all lies a fear. If someone sees the real you, they might leave. They might judge. They might love you less. So you protect your 3 most painful soft spots. The 3 soft spots. Soft spot number 1, your need for reassurance. You act confident, calm, detached, but inside you overthink silence, assume judgment, pretend you don't care. This is the wound of emotional inconsistency. Soft spot number 2, your fear of being replaced. You never admit this one, but it lives in you, a fear that people will drift or choose someone else. So you act independent, pull away first, avoid asking for anything, and struggle to believe anyone truly chooses you. This is the wound of conditional presence. Soft spot number 3, your desire to be understood without explaining. This is the deepest one. You want someone to understand your silence, your tone, your withdrawal without needing a manual. This is the wound of emotional invisibility. These aren't personality traits, they're survival strategies. So how do you heal something this deep? Not with force, not by ripping off the armor, but by slow unlearning. 1. Inner child work. Tell the younger you what they never heard. You're safe. Your feelings matter. Number 2. Slow vulnerability. Small truths. Little exposures. Letting one person see 1% more of the real you. Number 3. Nervous system regulation. Teach your body that closeness is not danger. Number 4, shatter work. Face the part of you that believes you must be invulnerable. Number 5, choosing softer people. Healing is almost impossible around those who punish vulnerability. But around gentle people, your armor loosens on its own. Jung said, "What you resist persists. What you embrace transforms." When you embrace your vulnerability, your life transforms. Your soft spots aren't weaknesses. They're entry points to depth and connection. You don't need to reveal them to everyone, only to those who've earned it. And most importantly, you need to reveal them to yourself. Your goal isn't to be invincible. Your goal is to be whole. If this message reached you today, share it with someone who hides behind their armor too. Healing doesn't start with courage. It starts with recognition. And today, you recognized yourself.